Can somebody tell me how did we win this game? I will tell you how we won this game. Dexter Williams, Mark Stampley, Latrell Bullard. I don't know who the guy was who recovered the fumble the first time. They won the game. But I'm going to give most of the credit to Dexter Williams. But forget all that. Let's get past all of that first. Let's get from all that first. We were up against ourselves. We was up against the refs. And we were up against everything. This game, we should not have won this game at all. We were down 23-3 in the fourth quarter. We get a safety. And something in the back of my mind said, that safety is going to kick off something. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to spark something. And then unfortunately, J.C. French went down even when that something, that momentum started. Dexter Williams come in and just have the game of his life. I don't know what to say or where to start or how to comprehend this. But this is one of the craziest games that ever was put out there in the world of sports. I mean, the refs were absolutely horrible. They missed the targeting call. They stole the touchdown from Tyler Fromm. They called the fumble that should have been a scoop and score. They called that back because the ref don't know when they blew the whistle at the wrong time. Everything was stacked up against Georgia Southern, and Georgia Southern found a way to score 21 points in the fourth quarter to win this game 23-24. Dexter Williams, 10 of 15, 136 in the fourth. I think that all that was in the fourth quarter. One touchdown. And the touchdown to Derwin Burgess, that was absolutely, that was vintage. That was vintage Derwin Burgess. If you saw Derwin Burgess once Kyle Van Treese was our quarterback, that was a flashback to that. And that was something that it came out of nowhere. I didn't expect it because we refused. Remember when I talked about us not, we were fighting against ourselves? We refused to go over the middle and pass the ball for slants and quick curl routes. We refused to do that all game. Once Dexter Williams got in, I think Dexter Williams started to see what was open, and when we started doing short passes, the ball started to move. When the ball started to move, we started to score points. When we started to score points, we put the Thunder and Herd on their heels. They didn't know what to do. And I'm going to tell you something about the Thunder and Herd real quick. They had a very smart game plan coming in. They came in and they put their quarterback Earl in. They started with Earl when we thought Braylon Braxton was going to be playing. He came in, played fairly well, and then they switched it up on us. So that was very hard to play against. It was a real smart game plan because I was wondering why the coach was so happy that we was holding them to 3 points, was holding them to field goals. The thing about it was they just wanted to get a little bit of a lead and then try to beat us by running the ball with their quarterback and running back, which their running back did pretty good. He ran for 97 yards. They kind of got away from him, but that's a different story. And it started to work for a minute. But you know what stopped it? When I talked about this game earlier this week, if you watched what I talked about, the preview, I said what Georgia Southern need to do is put the pressure on Braylon Braxton to win this game. I told you, put it all on him. If you want to run the ball and you want to pass the ball, you want to be the do-it-all quarterback, make him be the do-it-all quarterback. And guess what happened? He fumbled the ball twice because we put too much on him. We put the weight on his shoulders and we made him work. And made him work, gave us opportunities. And then, by then, it was too late because now the pressure was on Marshall to try to go downfield to get a field goal, and Earl comes back in the game, which I'm going to be honest, that was not the game plan. That was not the game plan to switch them back and forth like that. The game plan was to start Earl, get a nice little lead, and then turn Braxton off on us, and have Braxton run the ball down our throats for the rest of the game. But they brought Earl back in under pressure. This is why you need a quarterback to play in the entire game, because those type of situations will happen. And what happened? He got happy feet, he got scared a little bit, and he threw the ball into coverage, and Mark Stampley got the interception. Ball game. Extremely, extremely well done game by Georgia Southern when they were up against everything, including themselves. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about Dexter Williams. To me, this was the Dexter Williams game. This is an instant classic. Not to take anything away from J.C. French. He went for 16 for 26 for 200, one interception, but he clearly got happy feet when those guys started to surround him. That's why we couldn't get the ball moving. I believe he couldn't even get the short passes off. He probably wasn't even looking at the short passes because he felt like we had to score. So therefore, he didn't see anything short, which was actually effective. Nevertheless, Dexter Williams come in, 10 of 15, 136. Excellent game that he played. He also ran 3 rushes for 13, and he actually scored one of the touchdowns. He came in and just saw everything. This is one of the reasons why Coach Clay Helton wanted a veteran every time the season started. Dexter Williams had poise. He had vision. The game basically slowed down for him as he got on the field. It slowed down. He saw things when everybody saw it at a fast pace. He saw it at a slow pace. That's why that catch to LV on 3rd and 16 happened. He saw everything slow down. He didn't panic. He didn't jump around. He didn't go crazy. He didn't have happy feet, even though he could have, because he did take a sack at one point, and he had to run around a little bit. He kept his composure, and this is why everything played out the way it did for him. Excellent game for Dexter Williams. Now, I don't know how long J.C. French will be out. Hopefully it's not that long. Hopefully he gets healthy as soon as possible. But I'm not against putting Dexter Williams at starting quarterback from here on out. I'm not against it. Him or J.C. French, cool. But one thing we saw about J.C. French tonight, when he get flustered, it shows. Because he got flustered and he didn't even see things that was there. They refused to throw the ball over the middle for easy slants. It cost us a touchdown, and it caused us some yards in some places, and you only had 3 seconds to throw the ball, and sometimes less than that. That means you had to get the ball out quick. Dexter Williams came in the game. He started to get the ball out quick. This is one of the reasons why I'm for and against having a transfer come in. Because, see, I want to see our guys develop and grow. But if our guys can't develop and grow, you got a guy like Dexter Williams out there, this is what you got. Amazing game. Amazing game. I don't have nothing else to say. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. This was a beautiful game from start to finish, even though it was ugly at the same time. No love to the refs. They need to get fired. And I ain't got nothing else to say about them, and I will talk about them later on down the road because that was horrible. But nevertheless, through it all, we won this game 4-2. Shout out to the Georgia Southern Eagles. The power of Paulson is just a thing. It's just a thing. Shout out to Durham Burgess too. Shout out to Mark Stampley. Shout out to Latrell Bullard. I still can't remember number 11 name who had the picked up the fumble. Shout out to all of y'all. Great job. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.